Okay, on Law of Sines in M14, my main question was, do you have a pair? Which meant that, do you have an angle and its opposite side? Do you know an angle and its opposite side? If you do, then you would always want to be able to use Law of Sines. But on these problems, we're not going to have a pair, but they are going to give us 3 of the 4, 5, 6 things that we actually need to know. Okay, so what we're going to do is use Law of Cosines. Now, this looks really confusing, and I understand that, but just look at it, and it's super duper easy. So let's say that we're looking for A, which is right here, and A is opposite angle A. And what you would do, you would put the 2 sides that they give us, square them, add them, and notice that if it's not A, then it's B, and B here, and A here, or C and C here. And then all the rest of the stuff is exactly the same, depending on the side that they give you. Okay, so basically it's the side that we're looking for squared equals one side squared plus the other side squared minus 2 times the 2 sides that they give us, cosine the angle that's opposite the side that we're looking for, or vice versa. Okay, so let's go through this. And we are looking for side P. And what angle is opposite side P? 36 degrees. And so they give us this side, which is 8, and this side, which is 11. So I'm going to set it up as P squared equals 8 squared plus 11 squared minus 2 times 8 times 11. I'm running out of room. Cosine the angle that's opposite P, which is 36. Okay, and now it is just algebra. So 64 plus 121 minus, that's when we get our calculator out. You can put that whole thing in the calculator right now. 2 times 8 times 11 times cosine 36. And I got 142. And because we're rounding to the nearest 10th, I don't want to round to the nearest 10th right yet because I still have work to do. So I'm going to round to like the 1000th. That gives me plenty of room to be able to go to the 10th spot in a little bit. And now I'm going to add all of those up. So 64 plus 121 minus 142.387 and get 42.613. And now the only thing I have left is to solve for P. And to solve for P, I'm going to square root to get rid of that squared. So this is what I'm going to, I can do this on my calculator. Second x squared, second this button, enter, and that just leaves me less chance of putting in something wrong. So second x squared, second answer equals, and that is what I'm going to round, and I get 6.5. Okay, V. So on this one, here is angle V. The side that's opposite angle V is 14. So those are the numbers that's going to go on the ends, and 15 and 5 are the ones that are going to go inside. So they give us The side this time, they gave us all three sides, but the side that's going to be by itself is the side that's opposite the angle that we're looking for, equals one of the sides squared plus the other side squared minus 2 times the two sides that they give us, cosine, and then this time they don't give us the angle. So 14 squared is 256. No, it's 296. It's 196. Good Lord. 196 equals 225 plus 25 minus, and this time I'm going to multiply them together, 3150 cosine V. We're going to put those two together. We're going to subtract the 250. We're going to divide by negative 150, and we're going to be very careful on the calculator. Well, that actually came out fairly nice. And do you remember what you do when you're looking for, what you do to the calculator when you're looking for the angle? You use inverse cosine. And that's going to give you your answer. 68.899, round to the nearest tenth, so 68.9 degrees. There you go.